Welcome to HyperNext Studio. This video introduces looping with some simple examples. Loops allow a section of code to be repeated. For example, if you want to display a list of numbers on the screen or read in data from a file. Let's start by running HyperNext Creator. Run Creator by double-clicking the HyperNext Creator app. In the guide is some information on looping and condition testing. Looping allows a section of code to be executed multiple times. There are two common types of loop: the for and the while loop. Type 1, such as a for loop, which iterates over a section of code a specific number of times. Type 2, such as a while loop, which iterates over a section of code while certain conditions are true. Both of these will be explained here with some examples. Create a new project using menu File with option New. Create two buttons. Create 4 fields. Click Field 4 on the Toolbar Properties section. Click the Place tab and set its type to multi-border scroll. This example shows how to use a for loop. In the guide is some information on for loops. Click button 1 and then click the script button. In the editor, get script 1 code from the link in the description below this video. Now run your project, but if the editor opens, just fix your error and try again. This program reads in the low and high values from fields 1 and 2 respectively, with the result going into field 4. Enter 1 into field 1 and 10 into field 2. Click button 1 to see what happens. The result in field 4 should be 10 numbers going from 1 to 10 in steps of 1. Now this is fine if you want the number step to be +1. But if you need a different step value, then it can be easily changed to any step. For instance, to 2 or -2.1. Note, the values in the for loop statement cannot be changed once the loop has started. Return to design mode. This example shows how to change the for loop step value. The program will expect the step value to be in field 3. In button 1 script, make these two changes. Add the following line. Put field 3 into ink. Change the for loop statement to for n equals low to high step ink. Now run your project. Enter 1 into field 1 and 10 into field 2 and 2 into field 3. Click button 1 to see what happens. The result in field 4 should be these 5 numbers: 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. The for loop has fixed values for the low, high and increment values. However, there are times when we will not know these values in advance. The while statement can cope with these occasions and will be covered next. Return to design mode. Here we will use a while loop to throw a dice until a 6 occurs. It could be done with a for loop, but would be much more complex. The dice code will go into button 2. Open the editor and get script 2 code from the link in the description below this video. Now run your project. Click button 2 to see what happens. All the dice throws should go into field 4. And the while loop will end when a 6 occurs. Return to design mode. In the while loop there are 2 points to note. The first is about random numbers. And the second concerns Boolean values. Open the script for button 2. In the guide is information on this random function. The integer random function requires both the start and end range values. It will return an integer number within this range. The while statement uses a Boolean comparison. Either the comparison is true or false. While true, the loop will continue. But if false, then the loop will exit to after the end while statement. Here the variable done either has the value 0 or 1. But there is an easier way to change its value than using a put command. In the guide is some information on this. The set command simply sets the value of a variable or field to 1. Whereas the reset command simply sets the value to 0. To try this, open the script for button 2. And make these 2 changes. Replace the line. Put 0 into done. With reset done. Replace the line. Put 1 into done. With set done. Note that these reset and set commands both run much faster than a put command. Run your project. And click button 2. Field 4 should receive the dice throws as before. Return to design mode. This concludes the brief introduction to for and while loops. The next video will introduce you to procedures. Thank you for watching.